Sorry for that rather abrupt start to the stream, everybody. How are you doing? It just wouldn't show my intro fully properly. And I believe my internet's struggling a little bit. So just give me a second while I switch my internet. And I will be right with you all rather swiftly. Should all be working absolutely swimmingly now. Evening, everybody. How are we doing? It's a new era at Hull City with a new manager. And there was the press conference today with Adjun Ilagella, the owner, Tan Kesler, the vice chairman and director of football. There was Jim Rodwell, I think it is, the interim CEO. I think it's a very wise move making him just interim CEO because one, his experience in the EFL could be useful, but when you look at his career, he has a not very nice history of clubs that are now in the absolute shit. So whether that'll work, how that'll work, I don't know, but I think making him interim CEO will work for just the time being. In case you're wondering why I'm all dressed up fancy, I've been out for a meal with my grandparents. I've rushed back in. They're downstairs getting drunk with my parents. So I've come straight up here to get this stream fully done. How are we doing, everybody? Welcome along to the stream. Get your messages in chat and all stuff like that. It's very quiet in chat this evening. Only the 3 comments. I'll just take my belt off. One of them from 7:20 and will Ashley be on? Depends. Avaladze's Barmy Army. You didn't spell it wrong. Evening, Lucas Smallwood. And Phil Lyle has just put in, Owen Rundle says that he's going for a 2-1 win tomorrow. Interesting enough. I'll be at the game early, trying to get some content with Shota Avaladze. Trying to get maybe some stuff with Regan Slater and all sorts of stuff like that. So let's have a little look at here. Apart from Slater and Syed Manesh, who do I think will sign? Well, Adjun has basically confirmed that Syed Manesh is a done deal. He has basically confirmed that alias Syed Manesh is pretty much a Hull City player. It's just awaiting other stuff, which shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Who else do I think will say? I think we'll bring in a centre half of some sort. I can see us maybe bringing in Dimitris Pelkas from Fenerbahce. But I don't know. It's just really good question. It's a really good question. And so Lucas reckons a 1-0 win for us tomorrow, and he will be there. Right, team news. As far as I'm aware, Shota Avaladze has no injury concerns for his first game as Hull City manager. Yeah, as you can see there, just the usual injuries. Andy Cannon, he'll be out for about 3 weeks. Alfie Jones shouldn't be out for too much longer with his hamstring injury. Louis Coyle should be back in the next 2 weeks or so. Malik Wilkes looking more sort of about 3 weeks. Callum Elder, we're looking at about maybe 2. And Josh Emmanuel remains absent. Eating pizza, watching Joe's stream sounds like perfection to me. Thanks, Leo. Are you there early tomorrow? Because if you are, I'm there about 11. So, yeah. Not much time left for transfer now. Well, Adjun wants 4. Wants 4 more in. So that's Syed Manesh and 3 others before deadline day. Well, so he's got 4 days. 29, 30. No, he's got 3 days now because it's late in the day today. Nothing's going to get done then. So he's got 3 days to make 4 signings and everyone just goes mental on deadline day. I'd love it if we'd have got Pesic in already because, you know, it is what it is. But Oh, yeah, Randall Williams unavailable, but there has been no timescale put on his return yet. We don't even know what sort of injury it is. Do I think Tom Huddleston for a coaching role? Maybe. Maybe. And I'm so unprepared for this. I've forgotten to... to get all my folders open and what have you for everything else. I didn't expect to be out until 8 o'clock, but that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Right. You can see that. You can see that. Regan Slater is available too, by the way. Regan Slater is available to play tomorrow. Ref watch. The referee is Lee Doherty. The two linesmen are Nick Greenhalgh and Robert Merchant. The fourth official is Sam Barrett. Well, I'm setting off from Leeds about 10:30, so hopefully I'll see you there early. Nice. I told you before, bro, that Shotter will be the manager. Adjun says he's had Shotter in mind for about 6 months on Talk Sport early this morning. So, yeah. He can take Williams' role. Who can take Randall Williams' role? Sent an email to the club to make an interview with Adjun. He may accept, I guess. Good luck with that. Well, he's a media man, so potentially. Dabbering 60 million worth of that. That's a mental number. That is a mental number. Have I got a stats? Sorry, I'm so unprepared. I don't even know what I'm going to do for predicted team because nobody knows what Shotter's going to play like. I assume it'll be a 4-3-3. But out of the three centre-backs, who do you drop? You can't drop Greaves because he's one of the best young centre-backs in the league. Same for Bernard. But Sean McLaughlin, you can't drop Sean McLaughlin. You just can't do it. To be fair, Slater's a signing we can throw straight into the 11 because he played with all the players, yeah. When do I sleep? When I feel like it, mate. 4-3-2-1. Yeah, it's a 4-3-3 then, isn't it? So it's odd with trying to work out how the hell Shota Avaladze will play. But as you can see from the stats from Bournemouth, we got absolutely battered in terms of possession, in terms of shots on goal, but defensively we were very solid. And you'd have thought that we'd have fouled more than them, but we didn't. So well done, City. Right then, we need to look at Swansea City AFC now to see all their stuff and their squad and all that sort of. Yeah, I'm rattling through this quite quickly tonight. Well, I pray I'll do 3 at the back. I think it's a 3-4-2-1 right now. Yeah, maybe. It's stadium close to your house. It's about a 15-minute drive. That's the info I'll tell you. That's what I'll tell you. So, opinions then. Opinions. So, no, not opinions. I've put the wrong slide on. Head-to-head battles. There we go. Everything will be based on what Shota said in training. It's a good problem to have with having 3 good centre-backs and 3 good fit centre-backs as well. Anyway, so in goal, I'm not sure who it's been recently. I think it's been Ben Hamer who's been in goal for Swansea recently. Yes, it has been. Latibaudieri, God, he's been on Man City's books, I believe. Ryan Bennett was at Wolves, I think. Carl Norton at Tottenham. He's played in the Premier League. Ben Cabango was good last year. Cyrus Christie at Fulham as well. Hans Wolf is a very good little pickup for Swansea. Matt Grimes is quality. Jay Fulton is as well. Jamie Patterson has been playing well for them, and there's been quite a transfer saga with him at the minute. Flynn Downs is unavailable because he got sent off in the last game. Jan Dander's a quality player. Olivier Ncham, if you remember, he was the kid who Andre Villas-Boas had a massive go at this time last year saying, look, I don't want to sign him. Had a massive go at the Marseille board and lost his job. And Jordan Garrick came on the other year when we played 4-4 against them as well. And up top, Joe Perreault was quality early this year. As Obafemi's the big name from, I think it's Southampton. And then Kyle Joseph, who was a target of ours last year when he was at Wigan for the January window. But we didn't end up signing him in the end. Moving on to current form then. I'm rattling through this really quickly tonight. Goodness Lord. Right, you ready? It's going to look weird. Bang. Look at that. I've absolutely smashed that. I think I've absolutely smashed that. Wow. Swansea's last 5. 1, 2, 3. We'll ignore the FA Cup. 5. A 1-0 defeat to Middlesbrough. A 4-1 defeat to Nottingham Forest. So we've won once in the last 5 with 2, but they're unbeaten in their last 3. 2 of those, however, being draws. Swansea have as many wins as they have draws this season and are just above us in the table. For us then, our last 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 defeats and 2 wins, 2 very good wins. But of course, under a different management, under Grant and Cliff. So, however, that will end up working with the change in manager to Shota Arveladze. Don't know. League table then, we'll look at where both these teams are. We have a fantastic opportunity now. 30, 31, 30. If we win by 4 or more goals, if we win by more than 4 goals, we can go ahead of Swansea, which is unlikely. But if we win, we will go 30, 31. Yeah, we'll go level on points with them at least, and depending on results elsewhere. But look how many games in hand Swansea have. Bloody hell. So if you think about it, they're probably sort of more up here sort of way. But if they win all those games in hand, that is, and if results go our way with Birmingham as well, we will leapfrog them on goal difference unless they win. In fact, no, because forget it. We can jump ahead of Birmingham. We can draw level on points. We can draw level on points with both of these, but jump ahead of Birmingham on goal difference. Probably maybe ahead of Swansea as well, but that is more unrealistic because we'd have to win by about 5 goals. Personally, I love the Slater signing because he's a defensive midfielder and we only have one who can tackle and sits. So Slater is my kind of signing. Is that a dig at Huddleston? Who's assistant manager? I don't know. Assistant manager at the moment, well, Andy Dawson was taking training with Shota the other day. So I am, if we look at Wikipedia, the gospel of information that is Wikipedia, it is vacant, but I reckon it'll be TP, and Andy Dawson was doing it the other day. And I believe Shota's old assistant manager at Paktor in Uzbekistan has just left. So that could lead to something. Exactly what? Don't know. But Academy and Community Manager is definitely not John Beale anymore. And I don't think Stuart Leak's here either. Either way, Wikipedia is nice. Oh, also, by the way, what else I was going to show you is if you go to Hull City AFC Reserves and Juniors, Quinn Thompson isn't on our books anymore. Neither is Harvey Carew, nor Jake Byram, I don't think, nor Jay Rouse. So, might want to sort that out, Wikipedia. And also, there was a squad number thing. Harry Wood is not 38. He wore 33 against Wigan in the Carabao Cup earlier this year. Callum Jones is 28. Sort that out. God, unbelievable. Got Will Jarvis and Jevon Mills, though. I respect that. I really, really, really massively respect that. A coach is coming in from Holland, but not necessarily an assistant. No, it's not. I just think he can't tackle, so we need a backup DM who can tackle. Huddleston should play advanced because he's not a DM. But if Huddleston plays advanced, he's got to do box to box, which he's not got the speed to do necessarily. Do I have an around the grounds? I can get an around the ground. Excuse me, just give me a second. The Championship fixtures. This is now. I'll remove the comment. If Lucas is promoting Huddleston. Who would have thought that, Ashley, eh? Who would have thought that? So, match week 29 in the Championship then. Currently, Huddersfield are beating Stoke 1-0. And then tomorrow, all 3 o'clock kickoffs. QPR play Reading, we play Swansea, of course. Preston play Bristol City, Millwall, West Brom, Middlesbrough, Coventry, Luton, Blackburn, Barnsley versus Bournemouth, Fulham, Blackpool. 5:30 tomorrow is Peterborough versus Sheffield United. And then on Sunday, 1:30, Derby versus Birmingham, and 4 o'clock, Cardiff versus Nottingham Forest. What's next? We'll go for memorable match. Because Hull City versus Swansea 4-4 should stick out like a sore thumb. What a game this was to be at. Shota says he's bringing a coach from Holland pending a work permit, but will keep the rest of the staff. Syed Manesh, I assume he's saying their Tiger Boy is coming. So, memorable match. I'll just quickly take that comment off so you can see it. 4-4 on Valentine's Day in 2020. That's nearly 2 years ago. No way was this nearly 2 years ago. It feels like yesterday. 4-4, us and Swansea. Leo da Silva Lopez gave us the lead when then Ray Routledge equalised before Marcus Maddison put us ahead. Cal Norton equalised. Malik Wilkes put us ahead. John and Garrick equalised. Ryan Brewster put Swansea ahead. Tom Eaves combined with Josh McGuinness to make it 4-4 at the last second. Our team that day was George Longola back for Robbie McKenzie at right back. Matthew Pennington, Sean McLaughlin, the 2 centre-backs. At left back was Callum Elder. In the centre midfield was Leonardo Silva Lopez, Dan Batty, and this is wrong because it was Jackson Irvine. It was Marcus Maddison on the right, Malik Wilkes on the left, and Josh McGuinness led the line. Our bench was Matt Ingram, Ryan Tafazzoli, Kevin Stewart, Tom Eaves, George Honeyman, Stephen Kingsley, and Keane Lewis Potter. Our manager at the time was Grant McCann. There's the Swansea squad. Conor Gallagher there. Bersant Chelina was a target of ours in the summer, I think. In the summer, yeah. Matt Guehi currently at Crystal Palace. Freddie Woodman of Newcastle. Ryan Brewster. Connor Roberts now of Burnley. Yeah, quality. And then, where was last time out? Was it August? Trying to find when our fixture between Swansea with us and Swansea was earlier this year, but I can't find it. Oh, it was September. Okay. Okay. Here we are then. We had a 0-0 draw with these earlier in the year with Grant as our manager. And our team that day was Ingram in goal, back four, Coyle, Bernard, Greaves and Elder, Huddleston, Doherty and Monka, the midfield 3, with Wilkes and Lewis Potter, the wingers, with Josh McGuinness up top. The bench was Baxter, Smallwood, Emmanuel, Longman, McLaughlin, Matt and Tyler Smith, managed by Grant McCann. At the time, this is going to be really quick, these last few bits. Eaves. I should say if he plays, it should be 4-2-3-1 in the 2 small, but Doherty will be benched, and I don't want that. Yeah. I didn't think Long was very good. What about you? I thought Long was all right. I think it was all right. I'm leaving my house tomorrow at 3 a.m. Wow. I wish you the best. McLaughlin has definitely improved. McLaughlin was brilliant that game. By the way, actually, I never insulted Huddleston or said anything bad about him. I've just been realistic. Of course he has, Owen. He's aged 2 years. Score prediction, we'll get onto that just now. As a Swansea fan, can't really predict this game. As Swans manager settling in, and the whole one came in yesterday. Yeah. Well, I forgot to put the banner on for last time out. Oh well. I don't have a predicted team. Because nobody knows how he's going to play. Whether he'll stick with the 3 back, go to his 4. Who knows? So we're just gonna leave. We're gonna leave that. Predicted score though, I think we will win. I think we can win. I'm gonna say we're gonna win 2-1, and on his permanent City debut, Regan Slater will score a last-minute winner. How do you like them apples? Right, I'm sorry this has been quick tonight, but there's not really much else I can talk about. So yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs and speak to my grandparents and stuff. Yeah. So thank you for tuning in, everyone. I know it's been short but sweet. All right, I'll see you later, everyone. Goodbye.